What happened? UCB? Well, I don't know if I've been able to shunt you this or whatever, but I'll just tell you one thing. If you're too dumb to measure, you can take like a piece of old brake line or fuel line or whatever you got there, kind of just line her up ever so cordiationally, and as long as it's, you know, at least kind of close, you know, you're in the ballpark, right? So I don't know. I'm a little bit of the nervous, because, you know what I mean, this didn't just happen. I had to, like, you know, actually do stuff. I guess let's get under there and give her a scientist. Very easy to totally cave your knee in under here too, just in case you know, you're wondering or whatever. Uh-oh. They cut away too much. But our f***ing height's good. How the f*** did that happen? Taking my time welding this back and forth skis and kind of clamping her up best I can so as to keep it in a cordialation. What are you doing? Shoveling. I quit winter. What? I quit winter. Quit? Yeah, I just stay inside. Why? Oh, it's cold. I got plenty to do inside. no.
You got a cube band too?
Yeah, me same.
Except yours got a ramp.
You like that?
More better. Yeah, to get some tools out of the back.
Oh no. Good luck. I piled a whole bunch of shit in the way.
Yeah, unload the truck first and then park over there, and the mama can park here.
Oh, she just, well, yeah, I guess, right? Slippery, terrible, but I figured you'd come out front.
That's because I just started.
But if you maybe go, you know, between your van and the black truck there, because there's like a pretty good size aisleway in between there for walking, but this side just kind of blocked off with a bunch of shit.
Compressor too?
Yeah, you like that? You got a sandblaster coming. Oh, watch my cables! Holy f***.
A bunch of sandblasting.
Yeah. Oh, I got a sandblaster coming, like a fucking big industrial fucking Bastardo, you know? Because when I do your truck, I'm probably going to take it right apart, sandblast the frame, and make it all fucking lockety-splockins, you know?
What?
Sandblast the frames and make it all lockety-splockins.
You want the big one or the little one?
Oh, I don't care. Why is this so heavy?
Well, there's venison and bacon burgers already fabricated up. There's a couple of steaks and a couple of 3 pounds of venison burger for meatloaf and spaghetti sauce and chili and whatever you want to build with it.
You put all that in here? Holy f***ing, that smells good. Can you smell it?
Smells like lucky lasagna.
Roger. Careful.
You back out. You best.
Careful.
How's he doing? How are you doing?
Are you okay? You gotta change your pants?
Well, it's like every time a car goes by us, it's like, why are you doing that? Anytime there's a little bit of snow or moisture on the road, I'm like, why are you doing that? She's like, I'm not. Oh, my apologies.
So like the steering wheel.
When you were going like this, that was because you were not going like this. Mama stew. So yeah, I need to change my underwear now.
That's great.
That's why you're not playing.
Oh, Jim.
What? I was just gonna write my name on your stuff.
I quit outside. Quit winter. Picked up occasional vehicle and shit, but tractor's broken right now too, so freeze plug blew out again and it's like minus 1,000 out. So it's like, well, fuck. I'm not monkeying around with that fucking bullshit. And you know, so I got a bunch of cars I gotta do, but I can't lift them up with all, so.
Hopefully there's no wiggle.
Oh, buddy, come here. Put it in. Stick it in.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that second one though?
Oh yeah, that was like, it was like a shit cap. Yeah, it was like the only reason why it stopped is because shit plugged the hole.
Yeah.
It like vapor thing in there.
Oh yeah, backwards.
Yeah, like some smoke.
Yeah.
Put it in backwards so it's like.
Yeah, do like, you know, the guy, hey, you do like, you know, when you go with the joint or whatever, but
So
you
like
do with
airflow goes, it's normally air that goes through, but put fart through it, so then it's like fart and toast.
Yeah, it's like flavor. Do you think Grandma thinks we do gum stuff?
Oh yeah.
It's like, hey, my name's Grandma, and my son and grandson do gum stuff. Oh no.
Come here.
Don't do that by my van, Jim.
Come here.
Peeling paint up?
Tiffany was fucking shitting her pants in it the other day too. Just sitting right there, just melting the fucking finish right off the aluminum.
Look, you can tell.
You know?
The spot in the corner. Blasted in it.
Oh, friggin' rights, boys. Got to go on a little road trip today, pick up my drive shifts. Drive shaft Dick called. We got the drive shifts. I was out here last night dicking around. I had to spray paint because one of my gauges had the chromoly finish onto it, so I had to spray paint that to match all my different kinds. But yeah, I was gonna, you know, put this down here, but then I got nowhere to put. I thought I might have room for like 4 gauges in here, but totally don't. So I was gonna put like 2 between the, you know, speedometer, tachometer. We'll have EGTs and boost in between there, and then you know, the other ones wherever they are. I think I put them in the caboon actually. I think I was just having a quick lock and sant. But we got all the pieces cut and, you know, relatively squared. It's not perfect, but it's just an old shitty work truck, right? So we're building her to use her, not for a friggin', we're not going to the car show, boys. We're not going to the car, even though we totally friggin' could. So I got the transmission mount made and painted there. I just, you know, oh dear, the paintbrush. I quit changing paintbrushes because like they're like 25 cents. So if I keep, you know, wasting them, that's 25 cents every time, right? So I just kept using that same one. So the finish isn't, you know, the best, but good enough for inwood for sure. I mean, it's just gonna be under the rig anyways, but yeah, so a couple things, you know, I'm not sure all of what I showed you. I freaking got some custom paint jobs and all kinds of nonsense. I can't show you under there yet. I apologize, but wishy girds. And yeah, you probably already seen under there actually, so I'm just a stupid goof, but beg my pardonski. Anyways, I gotta go get the drive shafts. We'll come back, we'll see about drilling some holes and getting some gauges at least into position. And then, you know, now that I got the transmission mounted, we can take all this out of there and we can mount the radiator. And, you know, because once the engine's out, I can get in there, mount the radiator, and the friggin' we test fit it all. It's all gonna fit. And then how you doing? You know what I mean? So that'll be awesome. But yeah, diesel conversion specialist has a downpipe coming out for me, heading my way. So I'm terrible, and they are also going to see about adding a One Pug Life coupon code. So hopefully by the time you see this, because this was 2 weeks ago in America, it'll already be a thing, and then you can get different percentiles off the different components when you're converting your you know, usually I think they specialize in the Fords and the Chevys, right? So we're getting the different type of the Chevy conversion shit, because it's pretty well the same chassis, just a different body, right? But anyways, yeah, so that's awesome. Any words, I got to go, and we'll come back and we'll see about mounting these gauges. It'll be awesome, but I might be too sleepy because sometimes I need a nap after I drive for a long time. It's like probably 2.5 hours by the time I'm there and back. So, any words?
Couple misty fellas. Couple misty fellas out today, boys. Hopefully winter's over. Winter don't get.
Oh, it's a gremlin. It's a freaking gremlin. Gotta pick up my gremlin shaft here. I'm trying. Oh, shit. Friggin' dirty old traction. Heavy-duty truck parts. They got a drive shaft division. All the old midnight. How you doing? That's the guy right there. Just watch your step there. Drive shafts and shit everywhere.
Anyway, I better hit the road. It's starting to rain, so.
Roger.
Fucking
Right on,
drive ahead of
man.
me. But yeah, I'll have to check out some of those videos there.
Right on.
Thanks again.
Yeah. Have a good one. Well, I didn't want to have you miss out on all the good stuff, but I got all carried of words, and next thing you know, 14 or 27 sagrets up me. And yeah, that pretty well took all day though, so that's the thing. I mean, not really, but you know, figuring it out and dicking around and marking it out and figuring it out and planning and figuring, and you know what I mean. Now we're at hither, and I figured, well, Seeing as I make movies every once in a while, might as well make a movie this. Where's my thing? Oh, we best get the shot of the technique, boys, you know what I mean?
Smells like you just had it going.
Well, it was just later as frig last night. But, friggin' check that out, boys. Yes, we got the wiper and the heater switch and the air pressure and the friggin' coolant temperature and the volts and the fuel gauge, and then we got the boost and the friggin' EGTs and the kilometers and the RPMs. I think that looks way better than factory, myself personally. But this, see, I was gonna mount this guy. I was gonna mount like this guy here, and then have like the switch panel here, because then it would fit. I could just cut one square and be done with it. But then the gauges won't fit up here. I can't put 4 gauges in there, no fit. So I was gonna put the switches and then the button. You know what I mean? That's what I was gonna do. But I could, you know what I mean? I could have cut this bigger or whatever. But me okay. So yeah, just the way that they're made, they won't work. So I just decided to cut out this and that. So I drilled 473 holes, and then I just got the file tech out a little bit there, a couple files, and I got one in accordance, but that took a significant amount of time. I have 7 more to go. I was using the little Dremel to sort of cut a how you doing out of there and stuff, but yeah, it still doesn't want to come out, so it's going to take a little bit more, and then I still got to do 7 more, and then yeah, so that's going to be what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes anyway. Yeah, I almost forgot a little tip from Pug 1. If you take your little turtle candle and you just rub him's belly, and you just rub him's belly a little bit, and then the file actually works, because the aluminoid just snots up the tooths, and especially when you're just back dragging relentless, hey, when you're just too stupid to even know how to use a file proper. And yeah, so the little bit of the waxy poo in the guy, even with like a blade like this guy here, like a little cutting disc or the Dremel, whatever, a little waxy poo on there, and it cuts, and then it won't cut, and then you put a little more wax in there, and then it cuts a little bit more. Aluminum's a little bit of a dink sometimes. Rigged up this little how you doing. I was giving the turtle some pets on his belly. Giving him some pets on his belly, get some turtle wax off onto him. But yeah, I should be able to place Whit over What. And grab this guy here and give him a swat. Just like Whit. probably pretty easy to wreck at this point. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, my little template thing worked perfect for not distorting the plate too bad. Yeah, it worked. I meant to show you. I meant to show you. I had the drive shaft in, but no fit. We gotta get. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it back. I made a mark. That's the mark where it comes out of the arse coil there. But that mark should be like right there probably. So we need to add 2 inches onto that. Not really sure how that happened, but whatever. It happened. She goes, oh, and check this out too. Those switches, remember I had that switch panel, and then it was like none of the switches, worked. They were all dicked. Every single switch, like the body of it, was broken right in half. Like just like, it was like an end, and it was like broken in half, and all the guts spilled out of every one of them. Well, that one's not broken in half. What happened? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. But it still just flew apart. Like all the screw holes are just chowdered out or something. I don't know, but they're no good. This turned out pretty lockety-splockins. My other switches haven't come yet, but I got a USB and a friggin' what's it there, all hand filing, so they're not perfect, but once you get the switches in there, they're and then yeah, GPS spadometer, and we got an ultra-neuter from dieselconversions.com, the diesel conversion specialist, and pretty happy with how this turned out. I got my other switches haven't come yet, but this one here was a lot of work. those were a little bit of work too, because I didn't have the proper size hole saw, so I had to go a little bit smaller and then grind out like a 1/4 inch all the way around. Probably not quite a quarter, well yeah, probably a 1/4 inch. Like, yeah, a little bit, but not too bad, not too bad. Sort of digging it. I got the captain's chair in so we can like test it out. Oh yeah, oh. So we can like test it out and stuff. Friggin' right. Once we get, you know, some pedals figured out and stuff. I mean, I just got to bolt the throttle in. I got to do a little bit of floor work, but I got to get this engine, transmission, everything out of there. So I can mount the radiator, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But everything's pretty sweet. Got the friggin' cross member bolted in there, and then like the friggin' shifter should be, you know, just put a little S bend onto it or something, so you know what I mean? Oh man, I'm getting exhilarated a little bit, boys. Can you sense the little bit of the exhilaration into the wit word? Holy blind. But yeah, look at, I mean, holy suffering. That's a lot of filings. Well, no, I guess I used this guy a little bit, and I used this guy a little bit, but for the most part, all those switch holes, I was all hand filing, drilled around them, punched them out. Oh dear. But now we gotta run. Every one of these packages has all the wirings and the, you know, finaglers and stuff, but you know what I mean, 11 things at a time. Yeah, did a whole bunch of stuff. I can't even remember, but it's awesome. Got the front brake cables in again. Once I move the engine out of the words, I can get all the brake components all hooked up and whatnot. That'll be awesome. It's kind of just in the road a little bit right now. It is. Oh well, would you looky there? Those switches came. Check that one out. Suckling carrot. Yeah. But the other ones are just ones you can buy, but that one was custom. Had that one made custom for my gremlin. But got air compressor, ejector seat, bullseye, driving lights, rear lights, same squamch, USB. Friggin' rights, but yeah, that's probably good enough for nerds. It's probably good enough for nerds. But yeah, we should probably pull that whole assembly out tomorrow, and then we can finish up the brake lines, blah blah, radiator, intercooler, blah blah blah, different things, yada yada. It'll be awesome. But anyways, boys, let me know what you think. Appreciate a like if you wouldn't be much into blurgins, and yeah, smoke cigarettes.